there, fancy meeting you here. My name's Morgan and this is Cocktails and Crumbs, where I get drunk and try to bake. Today is a special day because we are making my birthday cake. We are currently in the middle of the pandemic because nobody was washing their hands. And so we're all social distancing. I turned 25 today. Well, actually not today. Today's Saturday. You'll be seeing this on Tuesday. Maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it. We'll see. I'm gonna be making a funfetti birthday cake from scratch with buttercream icing. Have I ever baked a cake before? Yeah, like twice. Did it turn out well? No. So, this is gonna go great. Our drink today is called Seeds of Change. It's from Prosecco Made Me Do It. I've never had this drink before, but I spent an exorbitant amount at the liquor store, so I hope it tastes good. Okay, this recipe calls for vodka, pomegranate liquor, if you're from Georgia like me, and Prosecco, and a little bit of fresh squeezed orange juice. Cheers! That is delightful. I'm gonna put all this up, clean up a little bit, and then we're gonna get started on baking. I'm back. I cleaned up a little bit. I put the drinks in the freezer/fridge to keep them chilled because I will be making more of these as we go along. So who's ready to bake a cake? Oh, I forgot something. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? It says "Kiss the Birthday Girl." That's me. Okay, so before I begin, the recipe I'm using is from simplysweet.com. I'll have it linked below. So let's get started. First step is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and it's preheating. Look at that, step one already done. Just kidding, that was just the first line of step one. We're gonna butter 3 9-inch cake pans that are at least 2 inches high and line the bottoms with parchment paper. Here's the thing, since we're in the middle of the pandemic and everyone is social distancing and can't go out, everyone's been like baking, I guess, because I went to Target, 0 cake pans. So I found disposable ones. They're only 8 inches round, and I don't think they're quite 2 inches high. I think that this is gonna be taller than 3 layers. That's okay. I got like 2 sets of these. I've got 6 cake pans. So I'm gonna butter the sides. I'm gonna butter 4, because I hope that it's not higher than 4 layers. Oh, this drink is good, but it's potent. You know what this calls for? I need a straw. Look, now I can guzzle it down even faster while my hands are buttering things. That was a lot. Okay, pans are buttered and lined with parchment paper. Step 1, complete. Step 2, in a medium bowl, sift together flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Let me get my medium bowl. It says 420 grams. I think I need to measure that because I made cupcakes the other day. They tasted like absolute butt, and I think it's because my flour was janky. I did it, 428. I went over. I knew I would. I gotta get a spoon to take some out. My oven's ready. Well, I'm not. 420, Lego. Oh, it's back to 421. You know what? It's fine. My birthday. It's 421. How appropriate. So I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. These look suspiciously similar in the packaging. And then half a teaspoon of baking soda. And then half a teaspoon of salt. So for this, I usually just like grind it in my hand and then pour it into the teaspoon thing. I feel like that's super not the professional way to do it, but I'm not a professional. Also, my hands are clean, I promise. Even if they're not, I'm the only one eating this. And let's sift this sucker. The salt granules, but like those are gonna dissolve, right? It's fine. Okay, look at there, moving right along. That was step 2. Oh, set aside. Okay, in the bowl of an electric mixer, Fitted with the paddle attachment. Beat butter and sugar on medium speed. Now I've got room temperature butter. So I think we need 3 sticks for the cake part. I was correct. So I'm just gonna put all this in the bowl. I've got 3 sticks of butter in here, and I need how much sugar? 1 3/4 of a cup. 3. Uh-oh. Shh, it's fine. Okay, I've got all these in a bowl. Y'all, I'm getting warm. I'm gonna be ready for another one soon. Oh, bartender! Just kidding, I don't have one. Medium speed until light and fluffy. Or 4 to 3 minutes. Nope, 3 to 4. That's how we count. I think we lost about 1/4 of a cup in that mishap, so I'm gonna add a little less than 1/4 of a cup in. This is a disaster. Worst idea ever. This again. Let's lock this sucker so it doesn't go flying. Just kidding, I don't know what happens if you don't lock it, but I'm not gonna try. Is it normal for it to shake like that? I'm gonna keep this unlocked because I keep having to do this. So I guess we're about to find out what happens if you keep it unlocked. Ooh, I think this is what they mean by light and fluffy. It looks pretty light. Pretty light, pretty fluffy, if I do say so myself. All right, there's 5 eggs total, but we're gonna add them one at a time. I guess I just go for it. Okay. Get in there. Don't get that salmonella. Last egg, Lego. It's looking a little bit like scrambled eggs in here. I would move you so you could see, but it took me so long to get you situated on my fruit bowl that I really don't want to mess that up. I'm gonna add in the vanilla extract. How much do I need? A tablespoon. My tablespoon was last used for vodka. Hold on, I gotta rinse it. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry, did they say a tablespoon? I gotta re-rinse this because I'm gonna use it for vodka again. Right, with the mixer on low speed, add flour mixture in 3 additions, alternating with the buttermilk in 2 additions, beginning with the flour and ending with the flour. Do not overmix this batter. I think I might have already passed that point, but we'll see. I'm gonna stop the mixer to pour the last of that in. How do people bake? I don't know. This seems bad. This seems bad. And then we're gonna fold in the sprinkles. This is a lot of cake batter. All right, we've got our batter. Let me get my sprinkles. Okay, that looks about right. I think this is done. Our batter, like not this whole thing. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna try to put it in some cake pans. I'm queen. We've got 4 cake things filled with cake batter. I'm gonna put them in the oven. I'm gonna set a timer for, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna clean this up though while y'all are paused. I'm gonna make another drink and I'm gonna maybe have some water because that one was strong. It was very strong. So I guess we'll see you in a minute. Welcome back from the break. Since you've been gone, I made another drink. I completely busted the champagne flute it was in because I knocked it over on accident. So now I'm in a second champagne flute, new drink. So cheers to that. My dog's eating parchment paper. Parchment paper, please hold. Louie! So where were we? Cakes have come out of the oven. So now it's time to transfer them over to a cooling rack. We're gonna start with this one. I don't know which way it goes. Do I take the parchment paper off? I think I can fit two. So I'm gonna grab this one as well. Look at that. That looks like funfetti. I mean, it smells. This one does not smell as good as that one, but it looks like funfetti. Okay, so I'm gonna let these two cool completely. Once they're completely cooled, I'm gonna transfer them to a plate and then put 2 cakes on the cooling rack to completely cool. Stay tuned. So for the frosting, we are going to need an electric bowl with or electric mixer, not bowl, with the paddle attachment. We're gonna beat butter and salt on medium speed until smooth and creamy. I've got our butter, room temperature, 3 sticks again. This is so much butter. There's still some paper on that. Hands are washed, and I got another straw for this one since I broke my last glass. We need 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Same thing as before. I'm gonna put it in my hand. And I just washed them because I handled the butter. Remember that? You were here for that. Boom, 1/8 of a teaspoon. It seems pretty smooth and creamy to me. So we're gonna add 5 cups of powdered sugar. Oh my God, so much sugar. Okay, 5 cups of powdered sugar, heavy cream, and vanilla. I'm gonna beat on low speed for 30 seconds. We've gotten to the final part, the assembly. I'm gonna clean up real quick. We'll be back to assemble the cake. Okay, I'm back. I think we're gonna assemble a cake. This cocktail is dangerous. Let me warn you. It's gonna get you. It's gonna knock you on your booty. All right, now that we have got our buttercream created, we're gonna put it in a piping bag so we can pipe it between the layers. Where even are we? I don't remember. I need to not drink vodka. This is not good. So I've got everything in my icing bag. My cake just slid all the way off my stand. I recovered it. Everything is going great. Okay, so I'm going to do a healthy layer. I'm just gonna let that rest right there. I'm going to get my cake spreader and just kind of spread it around. Take it around town. You know what? I feel like that's good enough for the first layer. We're gonna go in with the second.
Fall completely apart.
Okay, that should be enough, right? I don't understand how anybody does this on a professional level. This is so difficult. Maybe that's why it's only done on a professional level, because it's so difficult. This is not going well. When did I get so drunk? This looks so bad. Okay. This is going into the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Or then maybe it'll be ready to decorate. Maybe. All right, our icing is made. I'm gonna grab the cake to put on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna generously coat the top first because that's what I saw in most videos. Like, I feel like it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. It could look worse. So I feel like I should refrigerate this again for a little bit amount of time because this looks more like a crumb coat than the last one did. All right, we have chilled our cake again. All right, I got a phone call in the middle of that, so it stopped recording. So I'm just gonna restart it real quick. This is a different angle because it told me that my memory was full. So we're just gonna try this angle until it runs out of memory again. And then we're gonna try a different one. I feel like a lot of baking channels, I mean, not that this is a baking channel. I feel like a lot of baking channels are like, try it at home, tag me in your pics. Don't try this. It's impossible. I'm gonna try to get the parchment paper so that I can just slide it right over. I mean, it's a cake. Let's just cover it in sprinkles. I don't think this is gonna be a channel. I think this is gonna be one video. And then no more videos. This is it. This is it. So get like all your viewing pleasures out. Because this is the only one that there's gonna be. I don't think I have enough icing to finish. Isn't this fun? That kind of looks like a cake. I mean, that kind of looks like a cake. We did it. You guys. Time to decorate with candles. But this, like, I mean, it doesn't look like a really good cake, but it doesn't look like a really bad cake. Pew pew! Let me get my candles. We were so close. We were so close to being finished. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys off. I'll turn you back on when it's finished so that you can see the final product. But man, this has been a trip, okay? A whole ass trip, so. All right, I have sobered up a little bit. I've cleaned the kitchen. Louis has a chew toy he's going ham on. I wanted to jump back on here real quick and slice this cake. My dinner is ordered. It is going to be delivered soon. So let's get into it. I did want to do a little bit of a taste test. I have a feeling, it's not gonna taste the best, but that's okay because it looks kind of pretty. That looks like a cake. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. I'm gonna do a really quick taste test. I mean, I shouldn't be this excited, but I am. Tastes like actual butt. Okay, well, at least it looks kind of pretty. Bye. Dear Sober Morgan, hey, it's me, Drunk Morgan. You're gonna need to edit the heck out of this. New slide.